Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today on our same but different episode, we're talking about the difference between the regular chive and the garlic chives. We'll talk about what they are, how to get them, what type of dish that they're suitable for, and how they're looking super alike but taste very different. And as usual, we're also going to talk about its nutrition benefit as well as how do you choose and store them at home. Check it out. Hi new friend, this is Erica right here. I'm a Chinese citizen currently living in America. Cooking and traveling are my passion, so I'm here to share with you my favorite Asian recipes. On each same but different episode, I'm gonna pick a few ingredients or dishes that is easy to be mixed up by people and explain the different about it to you. So if that interests you, please subscribe and keep watching. In one of our previous same but different episodes, we've talked about the difference between scallion, green onion, spring onion, big green onion, and leek. A lot of you guys have asked me why didn't I put chive into it. To be 100% honest with you, because English is a little confusing for me. Originally, I did not know there's two different chives, and I thought the chives that you're talking about is the garlic chive. So I was planning on discussing the garlic chive with the garlic episode. I know most of you guys are probably as shocked as me when you see this title, what, there are two different chives? After doing all the research that is needed, I promise you, after watching today's episode, you will learn all you need to know about the difference between these two. And besides these two, there's actually 3 different types of garlic chive that I want to talk about today as well. This is gonna be a pretty long episode, so grab a drink and let's learn together. First, let's talk about the chive that you can see in most of the grocery store here in the US. Which you can also hear people call it the onion chives or the regular chives. Its scientific name is Allium schoenophyllum, which it is in the genus Allium family, just like onion, garlic, and scallion. Chive is a perennial herb with a tiny bulb that grows a dark green straw-like stem. The stem is tubular, hollow with a pointy end. They can grow up to 20 inches tall and has a purple, pinkish color flower with 6 long petals. The ancient Chinese has been using onion chive for 5,000 years now, and people believe that it's the famous Marco Polo himself that brings the onion chive from China to Europe. Now, wild onion chive's growing range covers most of the northern hemisphere, and it is also super easy to grow them at home by yourself in your garden. Onion chive has a mild onion scallion-ish flavor. In Chinese, we literally call it the skinny aromatic scallion. That's why I was confused that you guys call it chive in English, which is so different than the garlic chive, but anyways. Chive is low in calorie and packed with fiber and vitamins. It is rich in vitamin C and iron, which is great for your digestive system. Garlic chive is extremely rich in vitamin K, which vitamin K is important for bone health and blood clotting. Other nutrients it has is such as folate and carotenoid. They're important for the red blood cell formation as well as your eye health. To select a fresh and tasty onion chive, look for the ones that is nice and firm. If they're mushy or falling apart easily, that might mean that they're pretty old. Prepping chives are very similar to prepping scallion. You just wash them clean and chop them to however you like to eat them. In Chinese cuisine, we like to use the chive for topping for dry noodles, hot pot dippings, add aroma to stir fries, and even in soup. We use it very similarly as we use the scallion. In the West, I saw onion chive being used in salad, omelet, and mashed potato all the time as a decor garnish. Now, garlic chive is something that you don't really see in the Western grocery stores, but you'll definitely find them in the Chinese ones. Garlic chive, aka the Chinese chives, is a perennial evergreen herb in warmer climate. The stems are flat, thin, and long, with a relatively lighter green color than the onion chive. And the biggest difference between the two is that garlic chive is kind of like leeks. It is not hollow in the center of the stems. I guess that's why some people call them the Chinese leek. Another different thing you can see in the plant is the color of the flower. Garlic chive have a white star-like flower, and we like to cook with the flower as well in China. Garlic chive is also originated in Asia and native to China. It has been grown in China for over 3,000 years now and are used for food, condiment, and even religious offering. It has its economic status as high as rice once back in the day. Chive was introduced to Japan in the 9th century and then gradually spread to East Asian countries. And they're mostly grown in Asia today still. When considering the flour part of the chive as well, the Chinese recognize 3 different varieties. The standard type of garlic chive known as jiu cai, which is the leaf of the plant, the non-main stem of the garlic chive. It tastes closer to garlic than onion, but much lighter than raw garlic itself. The texture is pretty vegetal and can be a bit strong for many people. This is the most commonly seen variety of garlic chive in the Asian supermarket here in the US, and there's a lot of dumplings flavor that is filled with garlic chive as well. Another commonly seen variety of chive is the chive flower, which is called jiu cai hua. This is the main stem that grows flower on it, which is the stem that are thicker, more crispy, and have an unopened flower bud. There's a lot of Chinese recipe that use garlic chive flowers in it, and we also used this once before in the fly's head recipe. There's no actual fly in the dish, so chill out. It is really just a fun name, but it tastes really good though. The last variety, which is the most expensive, the hardest to grow, and used to be a variety that is only allowed to eat by the royalty back in the day. The jiu huang, yellow chive. It is also called the albino chives. It is a pale leaves variety cultivated without sunlight. They taste milder than the regular garlic chive and a bit more oniony. Garlic chive have a similar health benefit like most of the Allium genus plants. It's particularly rich in vitamin A, B2 and C, calcium, potassium, iron, and dietary fiber, which can effectively prevent cardiovascular disease, constipation, and reduce the risk of colorectal cancer. To choose garlic chive, we want to pick those that are evenly green without a dry tip. To pick a fresh garlic chive flower, you want to find a flower that is almost completely closed. You want to pick the stem that is firm and crispy, and it's almost like the asparagus, the bottom of the stem will slowly get fibery over time. To pick the best yellow chive, find the one with golden or baby yellow color. The firmer the leaves, the better. All the garlic chives are afraid of water when storing. Some grocery store will spray water on the vegetable to make it look better. So you want to make sure you air dry them out before you put them away. Keeping garlic chive in a cool place with good airflow, it can stay for around 5 to 10 days if you got it fresh. If you want to keep them in the fridge, you want to make sure you wrap them in plastic bags to prevent dry outs. For the garlic chive flower is very similar, but because the flower is still attached to the stem, the longer you keep it, the less crispy it's gonna be. So whenever I bought my garlic chive flower, I will try to use it within 2 days of purchase. Garlic chives are widely used in Chinese, Korean, Japanese, and Indian cuisines. Japanese use it in soup, salad, and dumplings similar to Chinese, and Korean like to make them in pancake as well as kimchi. Indians sometimes like to replace them with garlic or onion, and in Nepal, they like to cook in their traditional curry dishes. And that's it for today. I hope you learned all you need to know about the onion chive and the garlic chives. Leave a comment down below if you have any other questions. I'll try to reply all of you as fast as I can. Thank you for watching to the end. Let me know if these information are useful for you by giving this video a thumbs up. It's only gonna take you a second, but it's gonna help my channel a lot. I make video on YouTube every Monday and Thursdays. Remember to hit that bell and you'll never miss out. Last but not least, don't forget to subscribe on my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!